All right, everybody, we're gonna take a look at one of these infographics and we're going to analyze it together. For this assignment, you do need to look at all three of the infographics and make sure that you answer all of the questions in complete sentences. Also, I have put some pictures of the infographics here, but if this is too small for you, you can click on the link here and it'll open up a larger complete picture of the infographic for you to read through. Okay, so the infographic we're looking at right now is Know Your Sea Turtles. So we see here, Know Your Sea Turtles is the title. It says Sea Turtles, superfamily Chelonidae are reptiles of the order Testudines. Sea turtles can be found in all oceans except for the polar regions. They are mostly found in coral reefs. Some species travel between oceans. And we've got a graphic here of different types of sea turtles: green, leatherback, hawksbill, olive ridley, and a loggerhead. And then this is the second part of the infographic. Humans are the greatest threat to sea turtles. 1 in 1,000 will survive to adulthood. And then we scroll all the way down here and we can see that the author is marinewatch.com. So let's go through our questions. What is the topic for this infographic? The topic for this infographic is sea turtles. Is this infographic informational or persuasive? How do you know this? So at first, I thought that this was an informational infographic based off of this first part. The title is just Know Your Sea Turtles. We see some factual information about what type of family they're from. So they're from the reptile family, and then some different types of sea turtles here. But then when we look at the second part, I see some emotive language here that humans are the greatest threat right there. That is some emotive language, as well as 1 in 1,000 will survive to adulthood. So we see here a very important statistic. And then even looking at the author here, we see marinewatch.com. So I can assume that this company is probably a company that cares about marine life. So I'm going to say that this is, in fact, a persuasive infographic. And I know this because the author uses emotive language when they say greatest threat. The author also provides a very impactful statistic that makes me think they care strongly about the survival of sea turtles. Finally, I can see that the author, marinewatch.com, is probably an organization that strives to protect wildlife, or actually specifically marine life. All right, next question. If persuasive, what is the author's message? The author's message is that humans are a great threat to sea turtles, to the survival of sea turtles. I know this because of the language the author used and the statistic because of the language and the statistic the author used in the second part of the infographic. What was the author's purpose for this infographic? The author's purpose for this infographic is to give some basic background information on sea turtles, types and family, as well as bring it to their, or as well as bringing the issue of sea turtle survival to their the author's purpose for this infographic is to give some basic background information on sea turtles, types and family, as well as bringing the issue of sea turtle survival to their attention. Who is the intended audience? The author's intended audience for this infographic is generalized audience. I don't believe that the author had a specific audience for this infographic. Maybe just they may have been trying to reach people who don't care about sea turtles. All right, so this is your example. You should be able to answer the rest of the questions on your own. You've got 3 that you need to go through. Make sure you complete all 3.